Guys, welcome to another Steedoj video, because I do these like daily now. This is just a commentary video on some fights I had with Vegeta. I think some of the fights are interesting, mostly because of the things that happen in them, not because the fights are actually good. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get underway. I noticed when I was using the scouter to look at this guy earlier, his level only came up to 65, not to mention he's using Broly, so I thought it'd be extremely unfair to, like, you know, kind of pummel him, and not to mention it'd just be me trying hard against the guy who's a lower level than me, picking a much worse character, which is just gross. He's kind of laggy. I don't know if you noticed that from the gameplay, but something magical happens here. I hit him with Spirit Sword and the second slash actually connects. I don't know if this is a glitch because it never fucking does. So you would just assume it's a glitch when the second slash connects. But yeah, Spirit Sword actually does a crap ton of damage if you consider that second slash into the mix. Unfortunately, it'll never land. And the move, Spirit Sword in my opinion is much worse than it was in Xenoverse 1. You kind of have to use it from very close range in this game just to make it work. In Xenoverse 1, you could just, so long as you hit someone with the stab, the first spin was basically a guaranteed hit. So, yeah. Yeah, not much happens. He just kind of lags through my punches for a really long time, and then I'm thinking, okay, well, how can I not lose to this guy? Because it looks like he knows the stamina break with Broly. He was doing the right combo for it, but I don't know if he didn't actually like press the right button or something. Either way, I think I finished him off with a heavy stamina break into a split finger shot. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm such a cool kid. I'm so cool. This fight I thought I'd show for no other reason other than I was amazed at the amount of damage Spirit Sword did. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't use base Vegeta like at all. Or maybe it's because Spirit Sword is such an underused move even by someone like me who loves Spirit Sword, that I mean you'll see when I stamina break him. But I honestly wasn't expecting Spirit Sword to do, like, I think it does, last time I checked in training, when you do go super with Vegito, it does like 6,900, but this seems like a bit more than that. That was like the remaining health bar with just the first spin. So I thought that was pretty interesting. This fight I knew was going to be AIDS to begin with because this guy's Namekian was eat spam for breakfast, and the second I looked at his moves, I wanted to throw up. But I'm not too upset about this fight. Oh, spoiler alert by the way, because what were you expecting? I do lose this fight, but I'm not too mad about it because I was actually very tame this fight. I didn't really try too hard, and I still dominated him for most of it. If Namekian just didn't have the regeneration, which thank fucking lord is being removed for the next DLC, this fight would have been a complete one-sided nightmare. I would have just completely crushed him. Obviously he's got the Goku Black Super Soul, because even with all of his cheese, he knows he's gonna get fucked up. I really like it when I see cheap players have a crushed Super Soul like Goku Black's, or the Frieza one that brings them, that prevents them from dying. Because they know even with all of their bullshit, they're still so bad that they would actually, like, die. Aura Slide is a move I love. He doesn't stamina break from it properly. You can stamina break from Aura Slide properly. I know that sounds fucking weird, but you can. This guy's just really stupid because, I mean, yeah, he's one of those people that uses things because they're cheap. You know that without it, he'd get completely crushed. Which is, again, like I said, the reason why I'm not upset that I lost this fight. I'm very tame. I even turned my Super Saiyan off at one point. I just kind of relax and take things back a bit. Normally, I would have just completely grab spammed him, but I tried to get a bit overconfident. I tried to, well, I did, but I perfect block energy barriers. I do a lot of pressure signs. I just, you know, I'm just generally being casual, messy old me. He spams Punisher Drive for the whole of his stamina break. Punisher Drive is fair and balanced. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, it's completely legitimate that you have a move that makes people completely invincible, and when someone tries to attack them, they just get damaged anyways. So, you know, that's fun and balanced. I like things that are fun and balanced like that. Yeah, but I do pretty good at keeping my stamina, despite how low it is. My stamina is like low for the remaining match, and I think I did pretty good with only like 2 bars of stamina fighting him. I think his stamina resets again after this, I'm not too sure. I think it's an energy barrier here when stamina resets. Yeah. So he gets 2 stamina resets. I'm still fighting him off of these like 2 to 3 bars that I've been able to get back over the course of the fight. I was trying to wait for time to run out. Unfortunately, things aren't in my favor when my enemies got Aura Slide and Punisher Drive, 2 moves that can catch you with no difficulty. I was trying to run out of time here because I was thinking it'd be like frustratingly annoying to try and attack someone who has all of these moves on and who's also regenerating at the same time. And this is my biggest problem with, it's not the Namekian player, this is just a different rant now. My biggest problem is that people say Namekians are overpowered, and I won't lie. The health regeneration is so fucking retarded, it actually hurts. When I think about it, I'm just like, why would you give someone the ability to heal the whole way through a fight? So you're telling me if someone is that much worse than me, they can win just because they won't technically ever die, and you put all of these stupid things like invincibility frames in this game, so I can never hit them while they keep regenerating. That's really smart. Very smart, round of applause. But as I was saying, it's not mostly the fact that Namekians regenerate, it's the fact that the game rewards playing like a fucking pussy. Because he could have Energy Barrier, Punisher Drive, Aura Slide on any other race. And in my opinion, he would have done better in terms of fighting me. By that I mean he would have killed me quicker, and I would have taken much less of his health down. Because if he was in a male Earthling, he'd be fast enough to catch me, he would have XYs, and he would guaranteed be doing unvanishables. Like 24/7, so there's nothing I could do about that. If he was in a female Majin, he would still have XYs. The strike damage would benefit him a lot more because he's using, you know, Energy Barrier and Aura Slides and stuff like that. What I'm basically saying is people complain about Namekians for all the wrong reason. It's not the race, it's the players. The players play like this with the Namekians. And naturally when you play like a pussy of any race, it's just going to be overpowered. I mean, maybe I'll do a video called Defensive Plays Legit, where I show me playing defensively with like maybe my male Saiyan and a bunch of other characters. But in all, defensive play is just really dumb, and it's the reason why people like that can win. That was a very off-topic rant, but anyways, the Freezer guy, I kind of dealt with him quickly, mostly because he wasn't really impressing me. And this female Majin actually caught me off guard, because I play very stupid this match. I still win by a huge amount, but I still think I played dumb, because I was under the impression that, okay, she's a female Majin. No matter what, she's going to do something cheap, because that's the racism with this game. Female Majins and male Earthlings, you just look at them and you're like, oh boy, it's going to be one of these games, isn't it? It's going to be one of these games. She stays on his health for the remainder of the match, I'm not joking. I lose like almost all of my health just trying to get off one combo because I was playing so hyper aggressive. I didn't want her to reset her stamina, but she was just like, it's just a regular female Majin player, like there's nothing cheap going on, he's just trying to do his combos, you know. I'm really sorry for Lag doing that to his Meteor Strike, but you know, you can't control the connection of this game. If you could, then actually well you can, because lag switches exist, so there's that. But yeah, I just played extremely aggressive because I was under the impression that, you know, female Majins, you can't trust them. Just because you will find a few good players doesn't mean you should trust the whole race. That's probably easier. I would recommend not trusting the whole race. But I think this is the last fight. Yeah, this guy's a male Earthling. This is what I mean. I go from fighting a pretty relaxed female Majin, pretty laid back, just kind of playing the game, you know, the way they want to play it. Not trying to ruin the fun for anyone, because in my opinion the fight would have been fun if I wasn't taking it so seriously. I was taking it seriously because the person was a female Majin, not for any other reason. But this guy as a male Earthling, I mean, this is another example of male Earthlings being crazy good, even if you don't count their vanishable stamina breaks. I think I was trying to do a perfect block sometime around here, and I let go of block for like a fraction of a second, but his stamina breaks so fucking fast he just gets me. And then instantly from that he decides, oh, I'll just do Justice combination because, you know, skill. And of course it takes away a full bar of health because male Earthlings don't do enough strike damage. I hate to go on another rant, but people say that male Earthlings don't do the higher strike damage female Majins do. And while that's true, who's going to have more ki available to them? The race that regenerates it or the race that doesn't? I mean, if you put the Goku Black Super Soul on, then yeah, but that's a Super Soul. That's something that the race doesn't naturally come with. So that doesn't count in my opinion. But yeah, I play a bit more aggressively because I was really salty about getting hit by a Justice combination like that. Like, I understand it's a stamina break and all, but it's a stamina break that I messed around with and got hit by. Not to mention the fact that, I mean, it's no other reason than I was just kind of being salty, I guess. I got hit by a Justice combination and I didn't really like it. I was like, oh, first of all, he's a male Earthling. Second of all, Justice combination. So, of course, I was extremely salty. But yeah, the fight still goes my way. It was a pretty simple fight. I will say this while the fight is ending though. While Xenoverse is like kind of the Rose Goku Black meme, while Xenoverse is like the main course of this channel, I will have appetizers and side dishes and desserts like other games available. Or not available, but I will put them up. It doesn't really matter if they do too well in terms of view-wise. I just want to know if you guys like it. Because when I put up, for example, the Warframe video I put up yesterday, I did that completely because it was fun. I mean, I still wanted to get it to 10 minutes, but I genuinely liked the Warframe session and thought I would upload it because I thought it was pretty chill. I do have a few others. I have a Doom session I want to upload, but I don't know if you guys. I mean, I'll upload it anyways, regardless of what you say. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. If you liked it, then you'll say, hey, I liked this video in the comments, or you'll just, I don't know, most of the comments will probably be about the discussion with playing defensively and Namekian and stuff. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Actually, no, please subscribe. I really want you to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.